Okay, we've got our top three finishers from today's BellissiMoto Twins Cup race. Our winner today, Gus Rodeo. Second place, Dominic Doyle. And third place, Avery Dreyer. We'll get started with Avery. Tell us a little bit about your race. I mean, it was obviously a scrap to the line because I don't know exactly what the margin of not victory, but you know what I mean, over the next guy. It was real close. So tell us a little bit about the battle.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, the group was a lot smaller than I thought it would be. The plan was to hang with Gus going into the race, but he was just on a different level today. The bike was feeling good. We made a few changes in Q1 yesterday. I was just playing the waiting game and being with Alessandro that whole time. I was just able to see what he's doing. And towards those last few laps, I looked behind, saw Dom, and I knew he was going to try something, but I honestly didn't expect him to come by me on that last lap because, Alessandro, he slowed down quite a bit going into that chicane. But I couldn't have asked for more being on the podium my first Twins Cup race, so I'm happy with how it went, and we're going to be looking for more tomorrow.
All right, thank you. And Avery is our non-defending Junior Cup champion from last year. Second place, this guy seems like he needs a special kind of award. He was involved in that accident in the previous race and suffered a dislocated shoulder, started at the back and finished second. So Dominic Doyle, congratulations. Tell us a little bit about that. How's the pain? I mean, to start with, and tell us a little bit about that accident.
The pain's not too bad during the race. There was just a little bit of like clicking in like certain corners, like the chicane changing directions. It was kind of like popping out a little bit. The crash itself, I kind of just had nowhere to go. Andy Haas had it out of the barrel turn, and Hunter got collected by him, and then I kind of got collected in that mess and hurt my shoulder a little bit. Luckily, the guys at medical were able to kind of get it in a little bit, or feeling good enough to get back out there. And unfortunately, we didn't make the starting lap, so we had to start from the back, but just try to chip away at it the whole race, and really stoked to be up here.
Yeah, congratulations. Our winner today, Gus Rodeo. Last year, he was second in the championship with 3 wins. One of them came here at Daytona, and it was by, I can't remember, 9-something seconds. But today, he wins by 11.4 seconds. And that's not really something we ever see at Daytona, and you were able to do it 2 years in a row. So it seemed like to me from watching the timing and scoring throughout the week, it's like you came here determined to lead every session, and I think you did. So is that kind of a statement for you?
Yeah, I mean, we were contemplating moving up to Supersport this year, and so far this weekend I have been doing double sessions, so I've had double the track time as these guys. This morning I went out on the Twins Cup bike at 9:30 and then get in at 10 and right back out on the V2, don't even have time to take your helmet off. And the V2 is really like taking me for a ride. I don't know, I'm just struggling on that thing. It's all new and we're jumping right into the biggest race of the year. So I'm just kind of trying to figure that thing out, and I think that's helped me with the Twin a little bit because I get on, the Aprilia and everything feels like it's in slow motion, and when stuff is in slow motion, you can kind of focus a little bit more and put the clean laps together. So I knew I was going to have a lot of work this weekend, with both classes, but I kind of thought coming into the weekend it might mess me up on the Twin a little bit, but it seems to have helped me a little bit. So I'm honestly really happy, and yeah, it was the perfect race for me.
Is the Supersport thing something you're going to continue, or was it just a one-off?
No, I don't know. My dad got the bikes, and he was like, well, no pressure. If you want to ride them, and if not, then they can sit until 2025. And he was like, what do you think about trying to do the 200? And I was like, yeah, I'll give it a shot. And he even, today he's like, listen, if you don't want to race tomorrow, like, you don't have to if you want to focus on this. And so not having that pressure on my shoulders to kind of do both is awesome. And I'm just, I'm doing a couple rounds on it because the Twin only has 6 rounds. So we don't get to race in my home round, which is Jersey. So I'm definitely doing Supersport there on the V2. And that's kind of my only plan for Supersport right now, except for next year.
All right. Thank you. Any questions? All right. We're good. Thanks, guys.